welcome back to my channel and happy Sunday! Josephine here. Today I want to do a bit of a festive video, hence the festive attire. Today I wanted to share with you my women's gift guide for fragrances, aka my personal gift guide slash what I want for Christmas, thank you very much, for women, and I have 10 scents with me today. They're not in any particular order, but this is scents that I feel could be really nice to receive for Christmas or for another occasion if you're celebrating something else. If you're interested in knowing what I have chosen for this guide, then please keep watching. Before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any new videos. So the first fragrance I have is BACCARAT Rouge 540 by MAISON KURKDJIAN. This fragrance I feel is such a giftable item for Christmas. It is more on the higher end, so this is probably for someone that is really special to you and that loves fragrance. BACCARAT Rouge 540 is a very likable scent. I smell it pretty much everywhere and a lot of people like to wear it and like to smell it. It has an amazing sillage, so it will give you or the person you're buying for a lot of compliments. So this fragrance has different ingredients, so there's cedarwood, saffron, jasmine and ambergris. To me, I can't smell any of these notes. It's quite a complex and abstract scent. None of these notes come out more than another, so I have a blotter here and it smells really good, this fragrance. 100%. It smells, to me personally, it's sweet, it's musky, and it reminds me of the sugar that is coating a toffee apple. So that hard, shiny sugar, the red surface of the toffee apple, that's what it reminds me of. But it's fresh, so it's sweet, fresh, musky, and very likable. Next up, we have High Frequency by INITIO. Now, INITIO I discovered recently. It's apparently Parfums de Marly's sister brand, which is great because Parfums de Marly is very much loved within the fragrance community and do fantastic fragrances. I did a review for men's actually, which I really enjoyed. So if you haven't seen this, then I'll link it down below. But essentially, INITIO, I was very pleasantly surprised by this brand. A lot of the scents I loved, and there's a lot of perfumes. I think there's maybe around at least 13 scents. So the one that I chose today is High Frequency, and the reason why I wanted to put it in here is because, well, A, I love it, but B, it reminds me of a scent that I've already mentioned. And when you first spray this perfume, it is the feminine counterpart to Pegasus from Parfums de Marly. It really, really is, because when you first spray it, it's almondy, it's powdery and fresh, similar to Pegasus, but then where it differs is in the dry down. So the ingredients in High Frequency are magnolia, hedione, and almond. And hedione, for those of you who don't know, is a constituent of jasmine, and it has a transparent floral jasmine freshness. And so I personally love jasmine, and it just is a beautiful, luxurious jasmine almond scent. So like I said, when you first spray it, it's almondy and powdery, but then in the dry down, the jasmine comes through, and the jasmine is fresh and creamy. So, and a bit fruity as well. It doesn't have that animalic, a bit of a dirty and sensual feel. It's just fresh and light-hearted. It's a fantastic scent. It smells expensive. It's luxurious. The bottles of INITIO are beautiful and really giftable too. The next scent that I have is LUNE FELINE by ATELIER. This perfume is so luxurious. The bottle is stunning. The packaging is wonderful, so very giftable. This perfume is a warm, sexy oriental scent, so it's quite a spicy oriental scent, I would say. So there's cinnamon, pink pepper, cardamom, there's green notes, there's cedar, there's woody notes as well, and some labdanum, styrax, musk, and vanilla. It smells like a cardamom vanilla sponge cake. You need to like cardamom for this because it is quite heavy on the cardamom, especially when you first spray it. It's very spicy and very cardamom-like. But on the dry down, it warms to your skin and develops a beautiful, balmy, buttery vanilla note with a hint of that spiciness. So I would recommend this for somebody who likes to be noticed in terms of their scent and who likes oriental scents. Number 4 is Bois Doré by Van Cleef & Arpels. So Van Cleef & Arpels have a wonderful collection of scents, and there are a few in there that I absolutely love, but Bois Doré is a really lovely gourmand scent. So Bois Doré has notes of black pepper, mineral notes, cedarwood, tobacco, vanilla, tonka bean, almond, teakwood, and musk. When you first spray it, at least to me, it smells like tonka bean and vanilla. So the tonka bean adds a powdery almond touch, whereas the vanilla adds an addictive sweetness. It remains fresh, and for some reason it reminds me a little bit of vanilla ice cream wrapped in a blanket of musk. So it's sweet and musky, and the image that comes into my mind when I smell this is gold dust. So again, this is a luxurious scent and a really nice gift for somebody who is into gourmand scents, and more specifically who likes the note of vanilla. Next we have Craft & Glamour by Miller Harris. Now, for those of you who don't know, Miller Harris is a niche brand based in London, and it is really cool. Again, this is a brand that I personally love. The fragrances are interesting, but most of all, the way that they animate fragrance, especially in store, is fantastic. If you haven't been to one of their stores, I highly recommend you go check it out, because they mix a lot of different sensations with fragrance. So they'll really make the perfume come alive with different elements in store. There's music that is specific to a perfume, for example, that you can listen to. There's textures and colors, so it's really mixing sight, hearing, and smell. The only thing that's missing is taste. Maybe that's to come, I don't know. But it's a very cool experience, and it makes it really enjoyable. So back to the perfume. Craft & Glamour, like I said, is a newer fragrance that they added to their line. It was in collaboration with an opera in London, and so to me this scent is a vintage made modern. So the notes in this fragrance are pink pepper, plum, patchouli, sandalwood, rose, cashmere, ambroxan, and musk. It is, to me, when you first smell it, it's a bit fruity because of the plum, but it's also woodsy and powdery. For some reason, it reminds me a bit of a powdery raspberry lipstick effect, which probably is what gives it its vintage character. For sure, it reminds me of velvety, red velvety seats that you can find in an opera. It is, the way that they talk about the scent is that it's a mixture of old and new, and it's meant, I believe, to capture the scent of the opera and like the presence that dancers or performers have on stage. And so I definitely get that, and this is for sure a scent that if I had the occasion to go to an opera, I would wear. And actually, I feel like this is a perfume that would go really well with, you know, the old perfume bottles with the little spritz that you would just use in the powder room in the opera. So it has that plush feel to it. The next scent that I have is one that I've talked on this channel extensively, and one that I really, really love and believe in, and it is Tardes by CARNER. CARNER is a Spanish niche brand based out in Barcelona, and they have a really nice range of fragrances. I've talked about a few on my channel already. Tardes is one that I personally love. I keep on reaching out to it over and over again, whether it's to wear during the day, during the night. It's a fantastic signature scent. So there's notes of geranium, rose, rosewood, cedar, heliotrope, tonka bean, and musk. So this perfume, to sum it up, in my opinion, smells like heliotrope and tonka bean. So it's almondy, it's powdery, a bit floral, and it's super sexy, but it has a comforting feel to it. Number 7 is a perfume from Jo Malone, and it is Peony and Blush Suede. This fragrance is probably one of Jo Malone's best sellers, along with Pomegranate Noir. Peony and Blush Suede is such a classic scent. It's a sort of a no-brainer scent, really, for gifting. It's great for Christmas, but it's great as well for Valentine's Day, for Mother's Day, really any occasion for gifting. I feel like everyone likes this scent. Okay, this is a big statement, but most people that you will be giving this to will like it. So this fragrance of course has peonies, but there's also rose, red apple, jasmine, carnation, and suede. This fragrance is fresh, and I definitely get the red apple in the top when you first spray it, but most importantly it's very floral and very feminine. I feel that this is a crowd pleaser and women of all ages can appreciate this fragrance because the light fruitiness gives it a bit of a youthful feel, but then the florals are just very well done. It's refined and sophisticated, so I think everyone would like this. In the dry down, it maintains its floral character, but develops a bit of a muskiness, which I think is what represents the suede part of the perfume. This fragrance I feel is great as well for all year round. You can wear it during the day, during the night, and it's a great overall signature scent. Then we have Angelique Noire by Guerlain. Angelique Noire is part of the L'Art et la Matière collection from Guerlain, which is a collection that celebrates beautiful ingredients in perfumery, and it is their higher end collection of fragrances. Angelique Noire is a scent that celebrates angelica seeds, but done in a different way, because angelica seeds are typically bitter, but this fragrance is sweet, and this bitterness is softened by vanilla. This fragrance is a very different vanilla scent. It is a floral, a bit green vanilla perfume, and it is one for someone who likes vanilla scents but with a twist. So there's a few ingredients in this fragrance. There's pear, angelica seeds, cedarwood, vanilla, bergamot, and lots of different things. But initially when you spray it, it's fresh. There's definitely a pear note to it. It's a bit green, but it's not too green. And you get a wonderful, smooth vanilla freshness. So it's quite complex, it smells different, it's womanly and ultra sexy. This fragrance is great for a date night, or just, you know, if you want to wear it to smell sexy or confident. This is what I would pick out to wear. And since it's in this gorgeous collection from L'Art et la Matière, the bottles are really looking premium. It is a wonderful gift for Christmas. Number 9 is Un Jardin sur la Lagune by Hermes. I've already talked about this scent as well. It was part of my top 5 favorite fragrances for women, which actually was my first YouTube video. So I'll link it down below if you're interested in watching that. But essentially, this fragrance is, in my opinion, a perfume that would make a wonderful gift. And I feel that if you get a little orange package for Christmas from Hermes, it just makes it extra special and really luxurious too. So Un Jardin sur la Lagune is the latest scent from the Jardin series, and this fragrance is an eau de toilette. However, it lasts a very long time and it has an insane projection. So the notes in here are magnolia, pittosporum, Madonna lily, salt notes, samphire, and woody notes. So this fragrance is really effortless elegance in a bottle. When you smell this, it smells fresh, salty, musky, and also there are these fresh florals that are a bit soft with woody undertones. It's definitely a complex and a bit abstract fragrance, very Hermes, so to me, very elegant, and I feel that this is a great signature scent for all year round, and this fragrance will get your friend or family member a lot of compliments. Now the last scent that I have is a scent that really holds dear to my heart, and it is LALIBELA by MEMO. This perfume I've talked about quite a bit as well on this channel, and it is a scent that will make you feel so confident. That is the one word that I can use to describe this perfume is confidence. It's sexy, it's powerful, there's rose in here, patchouli, labdanum, tobacco, vanilla, and it's a gorgeous, luxurious, expensive smelling scent. This is a fragrance that I personally like to wear when I'm going out. It smells good, it makes you feel good, and this is for a person that likes Chypre fragrances, because this is a Chypre floral perfume, but also one that, you know, is a confident woman, a strong, independent woman, I feel would wear this scent and would enjoy it. So this was it for my 10 fragrances for women for Christmas. I hope you liked the video. If you did, leave it a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic rest of Sunday, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye! If you'd like to see more detailed fragrance reviews, make sure you check out my blog at jusderose.com and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any posts. I also create healthy dessert recipes inspired by fragrances and some candle DIY projects where I share the exact perfume formula so you can recreate them at home. Thanks again for watching!